Hey there, grade 4s. I'm going to show you how you can do the math assignment for this week. So now the math assignment for this week is a little bit different, but also very familiar. This is an activity that we have done similarly in our math centers, the hands-on center specifically. This is a little bit different because I've had to modify it for online learning and had to modify it because we are onto a new unit per se of 2-digit by 1-digit multiplication. So for this, it is just like any other worksheet really, because you are still practicing 2-digit by 1-digit multiplication, just like you would on any other worksheet. The great thing about this is that you are building your own equations. This is really great as you are learning new math concepts, because you can really become familiar with the problems, the numbers, and how the equation works from start to finish. So this is great practice as any other worksheet would be, or any Google Slides, or any assignment. The great thing is that it's engaging because you get to create it with the dice, and you're kind of in control of what the equation is. So I'm going to show you how you can build these numbers. I already did an example one over here for you, and then I will give the next question right beside it, just so you can see how I want it organized, so it's neat and easy for me to read as I am giving you marks and feedback. Again, this marks and feedback, they will be in Google Classroom. If you have opted in for marks, it'll be there. If you have not opted in, then of course you know that you will not be getting the mark. Just wanting to make this clear, so if there is any miscommunication there. So yeah, we'll show you how to do this. This is really fun. Alright, so you're going to take your dice and you're just going to roll it. So I got a 2. Well, I'm going to write the 2 here. Make sure to also write the number 2. It's like it knew that I was doing the question number 2. Alright, so I'm going to roll my second number 2 now. Oh, it is a 2 as well. Great, okay. And so now we only need 2 numbers for the top, so we're going to stop at the top there. And maybe just write our multiplication sign and our line. So now we know we need just one more number to go underneath there, and a 4. Alright. So I wrote in the 1 spot, place value right underneath the 2, just to make sure that it's lined up correctly so we know exactly what to do. So this is great. So I rolled one number, another number, and then the third number underneath here. So you cannot change the number once you have rolled it. Whatever number you have rolled, you need to keep that and just move on to the next one. Or if you've rolled 3, then just move on to solving the question now. Okay, so if you're going to go 4 times 2, well, we know that that is 8. Now we don't need to do any carrying there, but if it was a number that was 10 or higher, then we'd have to carry the first digit of that answer up above here. If you haven't already watched my lesson on how to do standard form 2-digit by 1-digit multiplication, please be sure to watch that. It is linked right in this assignment as well, below the instructions and below a little blurb of words as well. So it's right at the end of the assignment for this one. Alright, so now we need to do 4 times 2 again. Okay, well, we already know that is 88. So that's our answer, and we're just going to leave it at that. So then you're just going to move on to the next one and just keep rolling and doing the work as usual. So you're going to be doing 10 of these. If you'd like to do more, you can, and that is great, but it isn't really necessary. Doing 10 is enough practice, and I think that is a good amount for you. But again, if you always want extra practice, that is wonderful, and you can for sure do that, and you can show me the extra practice as well. I would love to see it. But yeah, so once you are done these 10 questions that you made, please upload it, and I will give you feedback and comments and a mark if you've opted in as soon as I can. Alright, I am so excited to see the equations that you come up with, and I hope you have fun doing this. If you want to make this into a little challenge because you like some competition, just like me, what I would do is I would find a family member in the household who is familiar with multiplication and go head to head against them and have them do the same game with their own dice, piece of paper, and pencil, and see who can get to 10 the fastest. Now, it doesn't always mean if you're the fastest that you won. You then need to go through and see which ones are correct and incorrect, and so whoever got the fastest time and the most correct then wins. And then you can do this as many times as you want. You could do it for a lesser amount and do it in 2 different games. So if you want to do 5 questions and then stop and see who won, and then do another 5 questions and stop and see who won, that would be wonderful as well. If you don't want to play against anyone and if you just want practice with this and just become more familiar with this method, then you can do it individually, and you can just keep in the back of your mind that this is a math game that you can always play that is really easy. If you do not have a dice at home, that is completely okay. I wouldn't have a dice at home either if I didn't bring this home from school, from our math buckets. So you can go online and have the dice ready for you on your computer, on your iPad, or a phone. I have left the link for that in the assignment as well, so it's going to be right below this video link. Alright, have fun and enjoy playing this math game, grade 4s.